A UK woman who claims she's allergic to Wi-Fi is afraid for her health after the UK has started to roll out 5G. How could someone be allergic to Wi-Fi? Well, there actually might be something to it, but I feel like it might be more of a phobia than an allergy. Welcome back to InformOverload. We do the news, we spill the tea, we keep you up to date with some of the biggest and weirdest, most interesting news stories happening right now. I'm Charlotte Dobre. Can I get a subscribe? I like. Oh, I see. You want me to earn your subscription. And okay, I can do that, I think. I like a challenge. Rosie Gladwell is not your average 70-year-old woman. She believes that the electromagnetic radiation from Wi-Fi gives her an allergic reaction. She has symptoms. They include weakness, shortness of breath, and she also experiences pins and needles in her face. She has self-diagnosed herself with electromagnetic field sensitivity, or EMF sensitivity, after she noticed that her symptoms would improve when she turned off the Wi-Fi and cordless phones in her homes. But Rosie fears that the recent rollout of 5G internet in the UK might actually be enough to kill her. 5G is an incredibly fast type of internet that's expected to be 10 to 20 times faster than 4G. Rosie believes that if the Wi-Fi and internet signals get stronger, they're gonna affect her health. Rosie has gone to extreme lengths to protect herself from Wi-Fi. She lives in a house in the countryside where there's no measured electromagnetic frequencies. It's her family's holiday home in the Spanish mountains. She also spent around $500 on a specially made sleeping bag that's woven with silver and copper, and that shields her from electromagnetic frequencies when she sleeps. While she's traveling to her family's home in the mountains, she spends the 30-hour ferry ride wrapped up in her specially made sleeping bag. Rosie also walks around with a handheld radiation device. It retails for about $245 US. She said, I quote, "If I go to a cafe, I try to sit outside, and if we go out to dinner, I take my meter with me, and then I can decide which seats have the least radiation and sit there, because it varies so much in a room." Rosie says that if she's exposed to it for too long, she has to go home and have 2 days with everything turned off and no TV. So I know this sounds kinda crazy, but it actually turns out that Rosie isn't the only person who's allergic to Wi-Fi, so to speak. She's a member of a group consisting of about a dozen people who meet up and watch documentaries about the potentially hazardous side effects of electromagnetic radiation. There's about 12 people in that group, and 12 might not seem like a whole lot, but Rosie believes that there are other people who suffer from EMF sensitivity and they just don't know it. And it turns out it's not as crazy as it sounds. There's even a section about EMF on the World Health Organization's website. It basically states that as our world becomes more technologically advanced, there's more and more devices that emit electromagnetic field sources. There are those who experience minor symptoms, and there's also people who have more severe symptoms to the point where they feel like they have to change their entire lifestyle and stop working. There are more individuals suffering from electromagnetic field sensitivity in Europe, places like the UK, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, and Austria. For every 1 million people, there are a few people who suffer from this. But there's also been studies done on EMF. Even though it can be quite disabling for the people suffering from it, there's no scientific basis to link it to EMF exposure. It's not a medical diagnosis, but the symptoms are real, very much real. Do you think that electromagnetic frequencies could be affecting our health? Let me know in the comments. For now, let's wrap up this video with some comment features. GMA, you've got a really weird screen name, but you said, "Your channel is the best. I always like your channel. You give a lot of information." Thank you. That's very kind. Seven Ring said, "Me, I'm finally feeling better. IO, hold my potato." Love it. XOXO Livy MSP said, "Hey y'all, I asked my crush out today and he said yes. I'm so happy." Yes! I'm so happy for you, girl. Wish I could say the same. Okay, that's it for me, and thanks for watching. If you want to keep watching, there's a playlist right over here with a bunch of videos just like this one, and make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so I can see you in a future IO video.